I'm Nuclearnight, and I'm so stupid. I don't know when I'm calling weak and stupid, and basically implying that they can't think for themselves, and they're stupid enough to get involved in prostitution because those nasty men force them into slavery, sexual slavery. Oh, those bastard rapist men, they rape chicks into prostitution. No.
Okay, think about that for a second. Now, let's kind of explore how a prostitute becomes a prostitute. Now, I'm only speaking from, a girl that I knew in high school, and she became a prostitute, which is bad, I'm not saying it's not bad, really. I mean, it could be bad, for your psyche, I guess. But again, I think if you're stupid enough to make the choice to go into prostitution and sell your body, that should be your right, honestly. I mean, just like I think, a man should have a right to sell himself into prostitution if he wants. You know what? If a male drops out of school and becomes a drug dealer, he's a douchebag and he sells death to kids. But if a woman drops out of school and becomes a prostitute, then she's, such a poor victim, oh no, oh man, we need to go save her because she got forced into prostitution. Okay, for one thing, she could have gotten an education. For another thing, she didn't have to go with prostitution. She could fucking sell drugs too. You wanna know something? I personally know a drug dealer that, is a chick, and she sells the best ecstasy in town. I mean, literally. She makes bank, you should see the car she drives. And you don't have to be a fucking prostitute, is all I'm saying. I mean, you can easily be a drug dealer as well. I mean, a man, if he's a drug dealer, why is he a douchebag? But if a woman's a prostitute, she's a poor victim. Like I said, she could be a drug dealer too. Just saying. I think we have a lot of misunderstandings, because I don't think you truly think girls are weak and stupid. You just think men are evil, and you're even denying that you think men are evil, and that you think men force women into prostitution, and that's how they're victims. How else would they be a victim of prostitution unless a man forced them into prostitution? And I'm not saying that doesn't happen. Of course it happens. Fuck, it happens all the time. And it's just, you can't blanket statement things. That's all I'm saying. Just think about that. Now, if you were to say, I know it's semantics, but you could say something like, some men. And you can't be biased either. You gotta admit that women can be bad too. Women can force women into prostitution just as easily as men can. In fact, you've probably heard of it. I'm not even gonna give an example, because I'd have to give away too many details. But anyway, I'm not saying I've ever been into prostitution or even paid for sex ever, nor will I. Just on principle. That's just, I don't know, it just seems fucked up to me. If you have to pay for it, then you don't deserve it. That's my opinion. Anyway, I just wanted to say that, I know the voice thing I did at the beginning was really exaggerated. Really exaggerated. And I know you don't have a deep voice, but I'm not very good at making a high voice. So, yeah, that's kind of why it was the way it was. You really have actually a high-pitched voice. Alright, well, peace.